Imagine a compact SUV that doesn't shout for attention, yet somehow owns the road the moment it rolls by. That's the energy we're diving into today. Welcome back to the Auto Insight. This is the place where future cars meet real curiosity, where design, tech, and driving feel all come together. If you love cars that balance emotion with engineering, you're in the right spot. Let's talk about the 2026 Mazda CX-5. The CX-5 has always been the quiet achiever in Mazda's lineup, and for 2026, the story feels more refined than revolutionary. Mazda's design philosophy continues to lean into elegance over aggression. Expect cleaner surfaces, tighter panel gaps, and a body that looks sculpted rather than stamped. The front end is likely to feel wider and more confident, with slimmer lighting signatures and a grille that blends into the body instead of dominating it. Mazda has been obsessed with how light moves across a car's surface, and on the 2026 CX-5, that obsession feels even more intentional. From certain angles, the body lines almost disappear, then reappear as the light shifts, giving the SUV a sense of motion even when it's parked. Around the sides, the proportions stay compact and athletic, but with subtle tweaks that improve aerodynamics. Wheel designs are expected to be more intricate, not just for looks, but to reduce turbulence at highway speeds. Even the paint choices are likely to matter more than you think. Mazda's multi-layer paint technology, which already creates incredible depth, may be further refined to make colors look richer in both sunlight and shade. This is the kind of detail you don't notice on a spec sheet, but you feel it every time you walk up to the car. Now let's get into what's under the hood, because this is where the 2026 CX-5 could quietly surprise a lot of people. Mazda continues to resist the idea that bigger screens and louder engines are the only way forward. Instead, the focus is efficiency, balance, and driver connection. The CX-5 is expected to carry forward refined versions of Mazda's Sky-active engines, potentially with mild hybrid assistance becoming more prominent. This kind of setup doesn't just boost fuel efficiency, it smooths out power delivery, making acceleration feel more natural and less strained. There's also strong expectation that Mazda continues tuning the CX-5 for real-world driving, not just numbers. Steering weight, throttle response, and suspension calibration are likely designed to feel intuitive rather than overly sporty or overly soft. Even with all-wheel drive options, the goal isn't to turn the CX-5 into an off-road machine, but to give it confident traction in rain, snow, and everyday unpredictable conditions. The advanced part here isn't raw power. It's how seamlessly everything works together, so the car feels like it's reading the road and responding before you even think about it. And now, after the mechanics, this is where things get especially interesting. The interior. Let's talk interior. Step inside the 2026 Mazda CX-5, and the first thing you notice isn't a massive screen screaming for attention. Instead, it's calm. Mazda's interior philosophy leans toward reducing stress, and that shows in how everything is laid out. Controls are placed where your hands naturally fall, and materials are chosen for how they feel, not just how they look. Expect soft touch surfaces, refined stitching, and trim pieces that feel more like something from a premium brand than a mainstream compact SUV. The advanced details really come alive in the way technology is integrated. The infotainment system is expected to be sharper and faster, but still controlled in a way that minimizes distraction. Mazda prefers rotary controls and simplified menus, and for 2026, that system may become even more intuitive, learning driver preferences over time. Climate settings, seat positions, and even audio tuning could subtly adjust based on who's driving, without needing constant manual input. Seats are another area where Mazda quietly excels. The 2026 CX-5 is expected to build on ergonomics designed to reduce fatigue on long drives. This isn't just about softness, it's about posture, support, and alignment. Even the way the seat cushions distribute pressure is engineered to help your body stay relaxed. Rear passengers benefit too, with improved legroom and smarter use of space, making the cabin feel more open than the exterior size suggests. Sound insulation and acoustics are also likely to take a step forward. Mazda has been known to tune cabin noise the way audio engineers tune a studio. Road noise, wind noise, and engine sound are balanced so the cabin feels quiet, but not isolated. Pair that with an upgraded sound system, and the CX-5 becomes a space where music, podcasts, or even silence feels intentional. Safety and driver assistance features round out the experience, with advanced systems designed to support rather than interrupt. Expect smoother lane assistance, more natural adaptive cruise control, behavior, and smarter alerts that don't constantly demand your attention. The goal isn't to remind you the car is helping, it's to make you forget you need help at all. So the 2026 Mazda CX-5 isn't about chasing trends. It's about refinement, thoughtful engineering, and a driving experience that feels human in a world that's becoming increasingly digital. It's the kind of SUV that grows on you the more time you spend with it. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more future-focused car content with real personality, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Drop a like if the CX-5 is on your radar, and let me know in the comments what you'd want to see Mazda improve next. Thanks for watching, stay curious, drive smart, and I'll see you in the next one.